Sorry about this, folks. I'm just setting up now. We will be starting shortly. Also, apologies for the slight delay. Right, I think we're ready to start. Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and I am back for more Tomb Raider The Last Revelation. And so today we're going to be carrying on from where we left off. So last time we escaped the tomb of Seth. And we then made our way across the desert. Well, I say across the desert, it wasn't much of a desert, but you get the idea. Across the ruins, anyway. And that brought us to here. So without further ado, let's get on with today's show. So we're going to start by heading this way, because there are some secrets to be had. And I've gone down the wrong tunnel, it's the next one over. They all look the same. Drop down here. There's actually quite a bit of loot to be had down here, so you really do want to make sure you come down here. Oh, and watch out for the scorpions down here as well. They do like to cause their trouble. I remember the first time I came down here, I got hit by a scorpion, but I didn't realise. I literally didn't see them. And the poison started taking effect, and the screen started going all funky. I mean, I couldn't understand what the hell was going on. I thought it was something to do with the room itself. But then I realised it was like, okay. I know there's a way up here. Where is it? Maybe I need to be a bit further over. Ah, I know. It's this way. There we go. And we have a med kit over this end. And then if we make our way over to this side, got some Uzi clips and more shotgun shells just over here on the back ledge here. And then there is another secret coming up in a second as well that I'm going to try to get to. But it is a tricky one. And when I say tricky, I mean it involves getting the angles right. It can be an absolute nightmare. So the secret in question is over there. You can just make it out. Like I said, it's an absolute pain to get to. What we want to do is make our way to this ledge here. Next, we need to make sure we're lined up correctly because we're going to have to jump at a bit of an angle here to get to it. Like I said, it's an absolute pig to do. But we're going to give it our best shot anyway. Ooh, you know what? I don't think it's actually possible to jump there. Is there a ledge a bit closer that I've missed out here? I mean, I know you can't get on top of that because you just end up sliding down, I'm sure of it. I mean, I will double check that. Yeah. There might be another way to get to it that I've forgotten about. Oh wait, hold on. Ah! I think I've remembered how to do it now. I think. Bear with me, folks. So it's been a while since I've done this. Right, I think what we need to do is... That was not helpful. Oh, come on. No, it's diverting me the wrong way. Is there a block that I've forgotten about that I can use to get up there, I wonder? Can one of these blocks move, perhaps? Oh no, we'd never get them up the stairs, would we? This is an awkward one. I'm trying desperately to remember how to do it, and I can't. My brain's blanking on me. I think I remember now, or I have an idea on what we might try. I think maybe we were jumping for the wrong bit. I think we had the right area. I think we were just trying to jump to the wrong ledge, so I just want to check something out a second. I think we need to be grabbing that sloped bit there, but we have to do it at such an angle. That's my theory anyway. I'm about to test it. At least I'm going to try. It's at one hell of an awkward angle. Ah! Okay, so it's only part of this that's actually at an angle now. That's handy. Right, in that case, let's... Oh, come off it! What on earth was that about? That was utter nonsense, come on. There we go. Okay, so it's not a secret after all, but still, it's ammunition. We probably are going to need it later on. We will have some challenging fights coming up. Right, so once you've collected all your loot from around here, we now need to go and head this way. here actually we are going to go up this way, because there is more loot to be had, but we have to approach again from a certain angle to avoid the slopes. And then just on the right hand side of us here there are some more shotgun shells to be had. So we'll go ahead and grab them. Bear with me a minute folks, I need to just take this message because it's from work. Okay. Scorpion. So there's some flares just over there, we'll go ahead and grab them because there are going to be a few dark areas later on. The flares will definitely come in handy for. Right. First things first, let's go to this side. I believe there's some loot down here. Yes there is, there's a med kit. We'll grab our med kit. And of course there's a scorpion just to be annoying. Because I mean, come on, it's Tomb Raider, why wouldn't they? They've got to be annoying somehow. Another scorpion. Thought there was items down here. Oops. Now, also, if we go to... yeah, there it is, it's that one I want. If we just go up here, you're going to need to crawl through this one to get to it. But there's another secret just through here. So that secret done and dusted. And then from here we can monkey bar over. And that will open the door at the back for us. And we'll unleash yet another scorpion. Easy enough to dispatch though. And then from here we can go ahead and make our way down. Might take a little bit of damage. I'll go ahead and use a medkit now. With this area we can't progress just yet because we need to go get our hands on 2 items that are going to allow us to get through. And they'll go in each of these slots here. I thought I'd just bring us down there to show you. Over here is where we're going to come through later on, through that gap there. But that'll be later. And right now we can't actually get in the water because there's a massive current. Which is why we're going to have to tinker with things a little bit. And that's what I'm going to show you next. So follow me, stay close, do what I do, and we shall get there. So from here, up through this little gap. Some daisies through here when my character wants to stop being a dork, and this will drop us back out into the main chamber. So from here we want to make our way back out through here. And now we're going to go back to the centre courtyard where we started, because it's now time to go tackle the next section, which takes us through here. And there are some secrets to be had as well. And we are going to be making our way up there in a minute. That's the story section, but first we're going to deal with the optional content stuff first of all. Just going to grab myself a flare so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Right, let's have a look and see what we've got here. So right at the bottom here, you'll see some flares, which my character is for some reason refusing to pick up. I don't know why. I'm just going to go back up for oxygen a second because the next bit is going to be a bit complicated. Right, so you'll see a gap in the wall here. Make your way through there, down the tunnel. Go through the little gap here. There's an air pocket here, so don't worry. You'll be able to get oxygen as you go, so don't panic. So through here, so I can see what I'm doing. Grab that one. I'll show you what the crossbow ammo was when we get out of here, because right now I'm a bit cautious about my oxygen. As you can see, it's depleting very fast. And I have had it before where I have actually got stuck down here before. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do a quick game save in case I get stuck, because it will give me more attempts at getting out of here. With the amount of oxygen I've got left, I should, in theory, be able to get out and get back to the oxygen. Yeah, the air bubble. But oh god, shoot. won't move. She won't move. She's got her head stuck. There we go. Go, 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 go. Underneath, underneath, underneath. Up, 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 up. Ooh. Woo. That's the only problem with that secret. You can get stuck trying to get back out again because she won't move properly. It can be really annoying. So we got some grenade ammo from somewhere, normal rounds, and the crossbow ammo we got was poison ammo. Don't think I've ever used that stuff myself, but you know, it is there. So we're only missing one kind of crossbow ammo now, and that's the explosive rounds, but they are rare as hell. Right, so next then, we're going to go right. Okay, we can't get through there apparently, no problem. I thought we could, I do apologise folks. In that case, we've pretty much got everything down here then, so what I'll do is I'll go back to the air pocket and then we'll make our way out. I think, oh actually, hold on. There's another secret here. Unbelievable. I stuck my head up right next to it. More normal rounds for the crossbow. Right, let's get back out of here now then. I didn't realise that was there actually. Well, I say I didn't, I'd forgotten that it was there. I only wish I'd turned myself around sooner than I would have spotted it. But it's all good, we got it in the end. Right, now then, on with the story section, because we've done the optional bit now. I do recommend saving your game before attempting that section as well. And I also recommend doing a game save directly after it as well, so that you don't have to deal with it again. Because let's face it, anything could go wrong. You could have a power cut, or you could make the slightest wrong move and kill yourself. It's so easily done. So from here we need to make our way across to the middle platform, and you'll see that there are two switches. One will open the door on the left, the other the door on the right, and of course there is some ammo further back as well, which we'll grab in just one moment. Just want to get these doors open a second. Now for God's sake, don't do what I did before once you picked up all the items up here, because you will die instantly, and it was very humiliating for me. I accidentally jumped straight off and down thinking I could land at the bottom safely, and I ended up killing myself. It was very embarrassing. So again, at this point, if you haven't got the shotgun, you can now get it now, but to be honest, by now, and especially if you've been following me, you should definitely have the shotgun by now. You would have had 2 attempts at grabbing hold of a shotgun by now if you've been following me. And to be honest, the first what's what I'm looking for? The first occasion where you can get your hands on the shotgun, it's literally right in front of you. You can't miss it. So if you do miss it, then there's something wrong with you. It's practically impossible to miss, that's what I'm trying to say. Right, so we have our first artifact. And now we're going to be heading back down. So with that, we'll go ahead and make our way back out through here. We'll be coming back here very shortly, because that door we've just gone past that was on our left, that's going to be opening very shortly once we activate the put the artifact where it needs to go, because it will prompt that door to open so that we can get to the second artifact that we need out of the 2 in order to complete the puzzle. So we go back through here, drop down, and then we just make our way through this little tunnel. And so far we're doing very well. Oh god, could have ended badly. So once you're down here, you want to go either left or right. It doesn't matter which one you put it in, I don't think. And you want to insert the jar that you just got, and it will open that door for us. And then annoyingly, yes, we have to do a bit of crawling again. We have to work our way back out through here. But we only have to do it one more time after this, I can safely say. So do not worry about that. Now at this point I suggest that if you're following me, you grab the loot when I grab it, because there are going to be some gate crashes later on. You see Von Croy is going to catch up with us, and he's going to send his thugs in to try and take us out. And the last thing we want to be doing is trying to get loot while trying to deal with them. So we need to make sure that we grab everything as we go, which so far we have done. So far all good. Sorry for my coughing, folks. I'm trying to clear my throat. Unfortunately, I've been under a great deal of stress recently, and it's set my mouth ulcers off again. And unfortunately, some of those are in my throat, and when I get them in my throat, I struggle to clear my throat, and it's very uncomfortable. So if I start coughing a lot, I do apologise, folks. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. Right, so first things first, we've got up the back here, we've got, oops, this time I jump, we've got some shotgun shells just at the back here. Oh yeah, Pre. Sorry, I've only just seen your message. It's alright, I don't have the chat on my TV anymore, it's coming through the laptop now, so I'm going to have to keep looking around at the laptop now to see you. I do apologise. Now that I know you're here though, I'll keep an eye. How are you doing anyway? It's been a little while. Oh, I think we've got scorpions coming after us. Yes, we do. There should be two of them, I think. That's enough of that. I sound crispy. I think that might be down to my throat. Don't worry though, I'm alright. It's just been a rough couple of days. I've lost my rag a few times as well, so that might have screwed my voice up a little bit. A lot's happened over the last couple of days, unfortunately. Right, so from here, before we go making our way through, we actually want to go top side here, because once again there are some items to be had. Starting with the flares directly ahead, and I believe there's also a secret as well to be had. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Well, I hope you had a good vacation. I did wonder where you disappeared to, because you hadn't popped up for a while. And then when you said you were doing community service the other day, it was like, oh god, what's she done? But no, I'm glad you're alright. And nice touch, by the way, on the Lara of square boobs comment there. I like it. Very good. To be fair, I'd been wanting to stream this game for a while. It was like an itch that needed scratching. But up until recently, I hadn't had the ability to do it. But now that I have the Elgato and a working laptop again, hurrah, I can do it. I am going to set up another flare here because I don't like the fact that it's so dark here. I can't see where I'm going. The amount of times I've stepped into somewhere dark going for loot and fallen down a pit hole or something, and then regretted it later on because it's turned out to be a booby trap. Oh, drop my flare. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Oh, Pre, why would you do that? Come on, you're better than that. I know you are. Unless it was an emergency situation, then I'll let you off. You think I'm joking about them booby traps? I am not. I'm telling you. These games are infamous for their booby traps, trust me. The amount of times you look down these pitfall holes and think, ooh, there's loot down there. Hang on, let's check for enemies. Oh no, it's fine, it looks safe, there's no spikes, nothing. You jump down, it's like, shit. Now they reveal themselves. Or you step down and the wall just suddenly goes, here, have some spikes. Oh, by the way, this wall's moving, so your room is going to get smaller and smaller. Think fast on getting out of here, or die. Okay, Pre, I'll let you off. Yeah, times are very hard at the moment, money-wise, I must admit. Oh, anyone that's played Tomb Raider knows that the spikes are always going to pop up somewhere. They are infamous throughout all of Tomb Raider. There is not a Tomb Raider game out there that doesn't have spikes of some kind. I'm sure of it. Here's Von Croy sticking his nose in. Can't do your own dirty work, can you, Von Croy? No, you send your cronies in instead. Oh, hurry up and... Ah, I've been poisoned. Well, you know what? I don't really want to waste a medkit at this particular point in time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the poison do its thing. Because also at that same time I can also show you what the poison does to you as well, sort of thing. So enjoy. Also, folks, I do recommend a game save either before or after this bit, because that pitfall, yeah, if you don't get the jump right, you're going splat, and I've done that so many times, it's ridiculous. Oh god, the screen's starting to move already. I'm only a little bit poisoned so far. It's only taken a small little bit of my health bar, and already things are going funky. don't know whether you guys can see it or not, because I'm still moving. I'll tell you what, let me stop still for a minute. There we go. And believe me, as the poison takes more effect, it gets worse. I think I've gone the wrong way. There's only one way to find out. Yes, we have gone the wrong way. We don't have the key for that yet. That's later. Because that is what we're currently working towards. So I need to go back the other way. It's the other side we need. We'll come back and deal with that later. Oops. Yeah, these rooms can be a bit annoying. Wait, have you played Tomb Raider before, Pri? Because that would explain a lot. Okay, I am going to have to heal up in a minute. That poison is killing me very quickly now. And I am struggling to move around because the screen is going all over the place. Actually, you know what? I might just hang on for a second, because once I drop down here, we're in a new area and it might clear it. I might not need to worry about the poison, in which case I can save a med kit. No, the poison is still there. It's just healed me back to full health again. Sod it, I'll waste a small med kit to get rid of it. Okay. Oh, shh! Took my eyes off the screen to read Pri's message and I get an alligator trying to take my legs out. Oof. Crikey. Right, first things first. I believe there's a secret to be had through here, so let's go get that. I do like this music. It's very peaceful, very relaxing. I'm hoping you guys can hear it. I did adjust the audio controls, but I'm not certain whether I've got it perfect or not. I'm going to count on Pri to be my eyes and ears on that one. What's it got in here? What is that? Oh, no, I'm seeing things. Never mind. Oh, this looks dodgy. Don't like the look of this. Small crawling chambers like this never lead to anywhere good. They always lead to somewhere tricky. Oh, it's brought us here. Okay. Oops, hold on. Well, currently we don't actually have the item, or let me rephrase that, items to activate that right now, so we're going to go back on ourselves. There are 2 items that we need to get our hands on in order to activate the pedestal in the middle there and open the doors that will lead us through to the next chamber that leads to the tomb of Seneket. But right now, we need... We need to first of all go get those items, so we'll leave it at that. So going back to what you were saying, Pri, Tomb Raider 2 I will be going through at some point. Tomb Raider 3 I want to go through it, but I've got no memory of where I'm going on that game or where anything is. So, but if you're saying that you've played Tomb Raider 3, then maybe you can be my guide, perhaps. Because like I said, it's been so long since I played that one, because it was never really one of my favourites. But I wanted to put it on here. one, for the sake of my YouTube channel, and two, because it's the anniversary of Tomb Raider this year and I wanted to make sure I was covering as much of the Tomb Raider games as I could for the anniversary. In order to do that, I need to boost my knowledge on Tomb Raider 3. This is taking too long. Where's my shotgun? Bad enough. Right, where exactly is it I need to go again? I forget. Oh, hang on. I think it's this way. Yes, it is this way. Oh, winged things. Be as carefully now. This is where things can go horribly wrong if we don't. There's a slope. Right. Bit of rope climbing now. The amount of times I've ballsed that bit up. Right, I'm doing a game save at this point because I don't trust my rope climbing skills right now or my jumping skills. I have screwed that bit up so many times and lost my rag. I am not risking it today. Great, more alligators have come out now to feast. Don't think there's any loot down here, is there? No, I don't think there is. I think the loot's at the bottom of the pool of water that we're going to be jumping down into in a moment. So let's get out of here. Right, this is where things get annoying. Just trying to work out the best way to do this. And I think the best way I can do this is this. Don't bother trying to jump onto the rope to get back, because the amount of times you'll cock it up and end up jumping past it and going straight head first like I have. And believe me, it happens. It blooming well happens. There we go. Ooh. Whew, that was close. Right, now if we go back on ourselves, there is a medkit just at the back here as well. Can easily be missed. And then there's just some more flares up this end as well to grab before leaving. When Lara stops being a numpty, of course, and actually picks them up. Had to bring me up right next to the alligators, didn't it? Mind you, the alligators have been a favourite of theirs ever since the first Tomb Raider game. That was a real bad place to come up, Lara. Okay, that should be the last of the alligators now. We are free to swim and do as we please. So we're going to go ahead and make our way through the door that we've just opened. And the first thing we want to do is head to the right. Because up on the right hand side here, if Lara would stop being numpty and climb up, there are some shotgun shells, I think it is. Yes. A little jump is involved to get to it, but it's easy enough to do. So, correctly, there might have been some over the other side as well. We'll just check that as well. Oh. Yes, there is. I can see them. God, I've got a real bad back today. I think I must have slept awkwardly last night, or very restlessly. This switch is such a pain in the butt to grab. Come on, grab it. There we go. Right, just go up for some air. Wow, these camera angles are being awkward. Right, so once you've pulled that lever, you've got your air and everything. You want to make your way down, and once again, we're going to have to deal with one of these doors that we're going to have to pull open. We'll do that now. And this time, things won't be quite as awkward, I suppose. I mean, there are a few little bits that might trip you up along the way, so just be careful. I'm starting to think I should have pulled out a flare. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Very well hidden. And here's our second artifact, which will open our gateway to get back out. Sorry about that, folks. Right. Just check this out. Yeah, the water bits can be a bit of an annoyance, I must admit, Bree. Do you know what? I think I'm going to do the sensible thing here and pull out a flare. On top of that, I'm also going to save my game. Oh, pressed the wrong blooming button. Not the worst thing I've ever done with saving my game. I remember on Tomb Raider 2, I was on a level called the diving area, and I basically mucked up a jump. I knew I was going to die, so I thought, sod it, I'm just going to go ahead and reload my game here. I'm not even going to bother letting myself hit the bottom. Let's just get on with it. And anyone that's played the old Tomb Raider games will know how easy it is to do this. But basically, instead of hitting the load button, the save button, sorry, no, the load button, sorry, I hit the save button instead. Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm trying to get through there because I know there's items up there. Oh, come on, Fitlara, move. There we go. So basically I ended up saving my game instead of loading the game. And basically every time I loaded the game at that point I had an infinite loop going on. I'd load the game, I'd die. I'd load the game, I'd die straight away. Because I'd saved it literally as I was dying. So I was basically loading the game to die instantly. So in the end I had to start the level right back from the beginning, right from, you know, from scratch. It was so humiliating and annoying. I haven't done it since, I've made damn certain of that, but by God it was embarrassing at the time. Oh, this is where I'm going to drown, isn't it? Because she won't get back through the gap. That was a close one. Yeah, pretty much free. Have you ever played Medieval with that weird skeleton? Which skeleton are you on about? Trouble is, I've played so many different games, I'm not sure which one you're on about. And we're up and out. Right, at this point we will now need to be on our guard because Von Croy's men are going to be out in force now and we are going to be running headfirst into them. It was a funny looking skeleton on it too. Okay, I'll have to have a look for that for you. And I'll let you know what I find. There's a good chance I probably have played it, I just don't remember. But like I say, I'll have a look when I get round to it. Right, so with both artifacts in place, you'll notice the bowl has tipped over and has dropped a liquid into the water. And this next bit's going to be very funky, but you're also going to be thinking, what the actual F? Because we can now walk on water. I know exactly what you're thinking. It defies all logic, all scientific stuff. I know. It's weird as hell. I can't make sense of it either. In reality, it's physically impossible. Yes, I did play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater a few times. I used to play that with my, I think it was my cousin I used to play it with. We used to play the tagging part of it, where you used to basically pull off moves that would, whatever colour you were, it would paint that object that you'd done the stunt on, that particular colour that you were. And it was whoever painted the most by the end of it won, or tagged it rather, I should say. It was a long time ago. I played a lot of games back in the day. I played Doom, I played Twisted Metal, Ridge Racer, Tekken, Toshiba, all sorts. I'm going to be revealing some of the games I used to play. What has happened to that? Alligator got itself stuck for a minute, it couldn't get out. I'm still not going to leave it alive. I don't trust it not to turn on me while my back is turned. I ain't stupid. Ah, yes, of course. Right, so we need to get back in the water. There is... No, it starts being numpty. Some shotgun shells just here. Oh yes, everybody's done that one. That is an infamous thing to do amongst us Tomb Raider fans. Locking the butler in the in the freezer. I also thought it was rather evil in the third one because they upgrade the obstacle course again and you can get your hands on your pistols and use them for target practice. And they put a bullseye on the butler, which I thought was really cruel, but funny at the same time. It means that you can shoot the butler's target and knock him over and he ends up falling on the floor. Right, with our key now in possession, we can now go ahead and make our way to the next area. So we now need to make our way back to that door that we found earlier that I couldn't get through because I didn't have the key. Back when my vision was going all funky because I'd been poisoned as well. Fun times. And this is where now we're going to have to battle Von Croy's cronies on our way out. So prepare for battle. So we're going to go ahead and make our way back across the water now. Still can't get my head around that walking on the water thing. Beyond me. Once again we have to crawl through all these gaps, but don't worry folks, this is the last time we have to crawl through this bit. Thank goodness we don't have to go back that way again now. That's it, that room is done and dusted. All items collected and all story items collected, or you should have if you've been following me anyway. somewhere. I can't see him. There he is. Shooting me through a door, that's highly illogical. I'm not being funny, but that's a solid door. The bullets would hit the door and stop. I think, actually, I don't know, it's a thin door. I don't know, the bullets might just go through, possibly, I don't know. Whatever. Let's just keep moving. Watching players. Yes. Yes, the infamous crocodiles, or alligators. Like I said, they were one of the very first little problems that they put into the... Well, I say problems. Pain in the arses, I should probably say. Wow, those guns of theirs do some damage. Oh, no, turn around. Right, I think that deals with that problem. I know he hasn't got anything, so we won't worry about him. So once you've cleared them out, you want to make your way back through here. And we might have to change to the shotgun in a minute, because we're going to be dealing with some very annoying enemies in a moment. And I'll explain why when we get to them. Let me just pull out my shotgun a second, because we're going to need it. There they are. These guys are very annoying because they've got those weapons in their hand that basically, I don't know how they do it, but basically if they start spinning it sort of thing, they basically block all your shots. It's really annoying. I don't know how they block your shots with those little blooming blades of theirs. But yeah, they manage it somehow. God knows how. There's going to be a few of those to deal with as we work our way through now. There's the second one. There you go, this is what I mean. He started moving it. But because I backed off for a minute, he stopped, and that was my opening to finish him. I'm going to have a couple more to deal with in just a moment. See what I mean? He's spinning the blade, so right now if I shoot him, my shots won't go through. That was your own fault for getting in my face. You basically have to make them drop their guard in order to get around it. Because it takes them a moment to get their blade back up again. And I really should have saved my game before I did that jump. Luckily I didn't balls it up, but still. Just check the chat. Nothing new in the chat at the moment.
No.
Whoops, wrong one. So this would be the point where if you hadn't got the Uzi earlier on in the game when you were following me, you'll get it here. One of these guys will drop it. But I believe it's the guy at the back that's currently trying to blow me, well, riddle me with bullets, I should say. I was going to say blow me up, but he's not blowing me up, he's riddling me with bullets. Big difference. There we go. One of these two guys will drop the med kit, the other one will drop the Uzi. But of course, if you've been following me, then you will already have got the Uzi. Because we found it in a secret spot. Right, so from here we need to go to this ledge here. And then let me just take a look at the monkey bars here, make sure I've got the right ones. So we don't want to get ourselves stuck. I'm looking for an opening in the wall. I think it's the next one over. Yeah, there it is. It's the one we're looking for. Which way? That way. So ultimately we are aiming to go to that ledge to the right of us, but right now we're going to have to move that door out of the way, which is what we're going to work on next. And to do that we need to head this way. Here, over here to the right, and drop down in a moment. That's it. There we go. At this point, you're going to want to prepare for battle. Okay, is he dead? I can't tell. There's only one way to find out. I'll drop down and have a look. I can get back up, it's not an issue. Let's find out. Got some flares there to be had. We'll grab them. Yeah, I definitely killed him. Can I get up from here? Yes, I can. Cool. going to have to do a bit of a narrow jump now to get back over there. Whoa, there we go. And then from here we can just monkey bar it back. Go, almost there. Perfect. I don't think so, little man. Enjoy your trip back down. Okay, so from here what we need to do is make our way across here, and then there'll be a boulder nearby that we need to push down. Just trying to work out where it is. I think it's down this way. Yes, there it is. Be careful of your camera angles as well at this point, because the camera angles will go a tad awkward. And you can knock the boulder down just by shooting it. Supposed to be able to. What's going on? Why don't we go down? Oh, come on. There we go. Make sure you're crouched when you go to shoot it. I should have mentioned that, I am sorry. Right, let's... I don't know why the camera angles do that. It's dodgy as hell. So with that boulder hitting the ground, it should have punched a hole in the floor for us to get to the next bit. That is how we deal with that problem. Right. Here we are. Right, first things first, I'm going to go... Oops, too far. I knew there was something up here, I just couldn't see it. for this bit, we're actually going the wrong, well, we're going the wrong way. We need to make our way down to the end here. And I'm actually going to save my game here because I usually, well, sometimes I mess this bit up as well, so I just want to safeguard myself. Grab the damn ladder. This bit's awkward as hell. Oh, flipping hell, I had it. There we go. Right, so we need to position this in the correct way. So if we can see through the floor which direction it's facing, and we're looking for a doorway. There it is. You can see the pyramid, well, the pyramid thing just through the doorway there. So what we need to do is, let me just check which way this is facing. So yeah, that way. We need to make sure this thing is pointing out the door, well, out the little window there. Oh God, I keep pressing on the button. Oh my God, Laura, would you just get behind the lever and there we go. So we need to push it this way to make sure it's aiming the right way. Next we'll make our way to the next room and work on moving the second one. So this one needs to be completely spun around. And then that leaves the last one. So this one, just spin that around. I believe this one needs to face this way. I think. Yeah, it looks like it's facing the right way. We're going to find out in a second anyway. We're going to drop back down and have a look. Just check the chat. Nope, nothing new yet. So once you've adjusted these, you want to make your way back down to the room that we were in before, where I accidentally ran because I went the wrong way. If I can actually find said opening. Have I just gone and spun my camera around and gone the wrong way? For God's sake. I don't even know how I just did that. There we go. Right, now, providing everything's in the correct position, we should be able to crack the pyramid open now. I will double check it before I pull the lever, of course. So once you're down here, this is what you should see. Oh, hold on. I think we've got one facing the wrong way. We have got one facing the wrong way. That's not good. I'm going to have to go back up and correct that. I don't know why that's ended up in that direction. That one's not facing the right way either. How's that happened? But basically, if I just jump down, if you look at the middle one here, that's what you should see. Obviously the other two, on the other hand, are not correct. I don't know how that's happened. Which means right now it ain't going to work. So we're going to have to go back up and just adjust those a minute. I generally thought I had them facing the right way. Right, so we'll start with this one. Yeah, I know what I did. I spun it the wrong way round. And as for the last one, I don't even know how that happened. Right, that's that one sorted. That should be the correct way now. Next we'll go and adjust the other one. I think that's facing the right way now. I think we're good to go. Oops. Right, now, hopefully everything should be lined up correctly. Yep, that one is. And so is that one, which means now when we pull the lever, go. And then if we combine that one with that one, our artifact is now ready to go. YouTube is being very weird right now. I don't know why. It tells me when I started streaming. It's saying 63 seconds ago, yet I've been streaming for way longer than that. I know I have. Right then. So with that, the doors are now all open, which means we can now progress. So there's a medkit behind this door. Which room is this? Is this? Right, that's the one that leads us to the next bit of the story. We're going to leave that for a second. Right, now game save is in order here because this can be a little bit treacherous as well. It's so easily messed up. You okay, Pre? You've gone very quiet in the chat all of a sudden. Or are you just watching away? There is some stuff down here to be had. Oh, come on, open the door. Very weird that torch on the wall is not turned on. Oh, moving on. There we go. Whew. Right then, onwards with the story. I swear there was supposed to be some Von around here. Maybe I was wrong. Pre, are you still with me? I'm very, very quiet in the chat. Okay, that's alright, Pri. I just wanted to make sure you were actually still alive and whatnot, because you'd gone so quiet. I didn't realise you were teaching. If I'd known, I'd have left you to it. Right, we are almost out of here now. I messed that jump right up. God, these annoying bats. What's that over there? I've not seen that before. I am curious now. I want to know what's that. Go away, you stupid bat. Ah, more items that I almost missed. Right, this time let's try and do this jump without mucking it up. Bats are annoying. So again, you'll have another opportunity to pick the Uzi up here if you didn't pick it up earlier, but if you've been following me, you will definitely have it by now.
Miss Croft!
Von Croy.
You sound concerned, my dear. Have you misplaced something?
Nothing I shan't be retrieving at a later date, Luther.
You know how I admire your perseverance, but I fear this time we may be testing it to the, how would you say, maximum.
Always griping, Werner. If it's the leg causing all this resentment. I seem to remember that being down to your affinity with pulling hazardous levers.
Enough of this tedious banter, Miss Croft. It is time for you to realize... Miss Croft? Now, let us review your sprinting skills.
So now we are trapped in the tomb of Seliket. And the Amulet of Horus is now in the hands of a madman. So since we're in a new area, I'm just going to do a quick game save. Scarabs. Need to avoid the scarabs at all costs because they will devour our health bar in mere seconds. And this is what I mean by they devour your health bar very quickly. So you need to be very quick. You might end up swallowing 1 or 2 medkits here actually. Here we are at the chess game. Well, kind of a chess game. Now, if we want to get the secrets, we need to lose this. If we don't want to get the secrets, then we want to win it. Right, how long have I been streaming for? Let's have a look. Hour and 45 minutes. Right, I'll go for about another 5-10 minutes or so. Then we'll call it quits. This is probably one of my favourite bits of the game, actually, if I'm honest. I wonder about something here. Oh, of course you can't. Why would they make it that easy? Oh, I swear there was a medkit there. Must be thinking of a different bit. Okay, enter the kitchen, so to speak. Now this next bit comes down to timing. Oh, so starting with this left one. We know I stopped sidestepping the wrong way. Some of these flame grills will only start turning off after a certain point, which is why we have to do them in a certain order. I believe that little one stays off permanently. Okay, so in this next room there's going to be 6 more to deal with. And I'm going to do a quick game save here as well, just in case anything should go wrong, because it can happen. So we'll start at this end, I think. That's going to turn on. So we can go ahead and activate that one. Now that middle one's off, it stays off, so we'll go ahead and activate that one. That will deactivate that one. And that just leaves the middle one on the other side. Now there is water to the left hand side of me, so if you do muck any of this up, you can correct it. Right, for this next bit then, we are going to need to use the monkey bars. For God's sake, don't let go, otherwise you will fall to your death. Right, next phase. So we want to make our way over here. And up onto the top of these cages. This one's a pain. That's quite far down, we don't want to drop that side. Let's that fire that was blocking this is now out of our way, and we can now get our hands on this. Now, I think with this next bit, I was going to go after the secrets, but I've changed my mind a little bit here. Now, I'm just going to play the game naturally. If I lose, I'll go after the secrets. If I don't lose, then I won't go after them. We'll basically play it like that, I think. But what I'll do is, before I start the game, I will do a quick game save so that at some point later on perhaps I can just come back and do a quick video on where those secrets were. Right then. I don't actually know who that guy is. Only that he seemed to have served Set and Horus. Okay, so basically we have to interact with this thing here to make our pieces move. Well, I say to make our pieces move. Once we have rolled the dice, because that's essentially our dice, we pick one of these squares to jump onto, and it will move the piece, or the corresponding piece. Okay, that's 3 now, that's 1 piece down. Huh. Whoops, I think I sent one of their pieces back. Yes, I did. Last one. Bollocks. He sent us backwards. Nah. So we repaid the favour. Oh, we need a 1. And it's giving it us. There we go. With that, we can go ahead and leave this bit. So because we want, we will not be going after the secrets. should also point out that losing means going down the harder out of the two routes as well. Just to put that out there. That leads us back up where we just came, doesn't it? Oh goodness, that dog didn't want to go down. Oops. Couldn't remember whether there was anything up on these ledges or not. Just wanted to have a quick glance. No, it doesn't look like there is, so we'll go ahead and move on. Uh-oh, scarabs. Lots of scarabs. Oof. Mara. Oh, for God's sake. It's just a dead end. Okay, I weren't sure. I wanted to double check. I'd be surprised where they'll hide secrets nowadays. Okay, so we are now going to deal with our next puzzle. Right, this bit's quite easy to do. You just basically match the pieces up with their colours. So this one wants to go this way. Realised I forgot to save the game back before, well, create a second save back before I did the game, so that I could go back and show you what happens if you lose. Unfortunately, I'm too far ahead now. Oh well. Basically, I'll just describe it. Instead, basically, there's a hatch at the floor at the side of the board. If you lose, you end up going down there, basically. Go. Oh, bless you, Cree. Well, I'm only going to be going for a short while longer, then I'm going to be stopping for today because I've been going for over 2 hours now. But I will be back, definitely be back Thursday, and I am potentially going to stream again tomorrow, depending on whether or not Fuzz is streaming. So do come and stop by for that as well. I know who that is ringing, that's my grandmother. alright. Yeah, I'm alright.
For I have served the god of light, Horus, at the time of plagues. To read this inscription means that the ruler of
Darkness is free. Set is released to walk abroad amongst the mortals, enlisting his armies of the night to serve him. He who removes the amulet and releases the dark power of Set shall summon the sun god Horus, for only the power of light will again imprison him. By the power of the amulet and armor of Horus shall Set, the ever-living, be confined for all eternity. Summon the light of Horus through the light of the millennial constellations into his temple beneath the ageless pyramid, into his likeness set in stone. With his amulet and his armor, he is once more poised to battle and defeat Set.
Sorry about that, folks. Oh, I've got a buffering problem going on. Oh god, what's going on with this? Thank you, Pri. Right, my YouTube is buffering at the moment because I've got the. That's how I'm being able to see the chat. 'Cause I've got the stream up on my laptop via YouTube, but mine's buffering at the moment. Is it doing it for you as well, Pri? Well, no, it can't be because you can hear me. Unless it's just a video that's crashed. That's interesting. I mean, I'm going to bring the stream to an end now anyway. It's very strange. It's working fine here. It's working fine through the preview screen I've got on my Elgato thing. I see lines in the dark, no movement. Right, okay. Well, we're at the end of the stream now anyway. I'll make sure that's corrected for next time. I think possibly YouTube's just bugging out. But yeah, I'll make sure that's working for next time. If Fuzzfinger isn't streaming tomorrow, because he didn't stream Monday, I'm expecting a stream from him tomorrow possibly. But if he doesn't, then I will go ahead and stream again. So I'm probably going to start the stream at about 2:45 just to give it time to make sure he's definitely not streaming. And then I'll be streaming again on Thursday as well. And then as for next week, I'm not sure yet because the rota still hasn't come out, so I don't know what's going on there yet. Alright then, folks. Yeah, you have a great day too, Pri, and I'll see you next time.